Welcome to the screencast on Project Management Portal for Virtual Labs. There are a total of 7 steps in order to successfully deploy a project. We shall guide you through all steps one at a time. The Virtual Labs engineering team has used Redmine as the project portal. Open your favorite browser and type http://devil.virtual-labs.ac.in:3000. That's http://devil.virtual-labs.ac.in:3000. Click on Sign In and enter your login credentials. Login credentials have already been emailed to the respective lab point of contacts. In case you do not have your login credentials, please email engg@virtual-labs.ac.in from the respective points of contact. Select your virtual lab from the drop-down menu on the right. We shall use a sample lab that we have created for this screencast, ENGG01. And there we are inside the ENGG01 lab project portal. There are multiple features provided in the portal, but we will concentrate on the bare minimum essentials needed to get your virtual lab successfully running. In order to deploy your lab, you need to submit your sources or binaries to the project management server. Do not bother about the technical details immediately. The process that I will describe is self-explanatory. In the Project tab, click on SSH keys and paste your SSH public key inside the text box. In case you do not have a public-private key, you should check out http://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/ssh-keygen on how to create one. We have already created a sample public/private key pair without a passphrase to demonstrate the use of a portal. However, it is strongly recommended to use a key pair with a passphrase for security reasons. Please copy the contents of the public key, the file that ends with the .extension .pub, in the text box. And then we should click on Update to update the keys. Your public key is now present in the server, and you can now access the SVN or the Subversion server. You can test the login with the login credentials mentioned at the bottom after your key has been updated successfully. Usually it takes about 10 minutes for the server to accept a login, so please be patient for some time before you try to SSH into the server. Now let us try to log into the SVN server. So we go to the terminal, type in your username, in this instance test for the screencast. So we type test at svn.virtual-labs.ac.in. That's username at svn.virtual-labs.ac.in. Yep, it works. Looks like we are ready to code. Now that we have access to the server, let us create an SVN repository to start off. In case you are not aware of what SVN is, please read the basics of SVN at http://svnbook.red-bean.com. Now click on SVN admin, click on New Repository button on the top right corner of the page. Provide a repository name, so sample-lab in this instance, and provide a description of the repository. Then click on Create, and you shall see that a repository has been created for you with the name that you have just provided. Yep. You can delete a repository by clicking the trash button on the right side of the table. We shall now create a working copy of the repository by checking it out. The checkout command is given just at the bottom of the repository table. In order to check out, open up a new terminal window. Check out the master copy by copy-pasting the command provided in the SVN admin page. Paste it in the terminal. Replace the repository name with the repository you had just created. For this case, sample-lab. Hit enter, and you have a working copy. For SVN Gurus, in case you're worried why this is version 1, I will explain right away. For your benefit, we have already provided a sample lab development kit in the working copy. This is why you get version 1 instead of 0 in your checked out revision. For details on how to use it, please visit http://devel.virtual-labs.ac.in/wiki. Click on Technical Notes and then click on Technical Note TN02. It has an exhaustive explanation of how to use the lab development kit. As with every lab, you must have some server-side requirements. You can specify the package names in the Packages tab. We accept only package names available in Ubuntu 11.04 and above, so please be careful while you're entering the names. In order to request a package, click on Packages tab, then click on Request a Package on the top right corner. Enter your package name, say PHP5 in this case, and finally click on Request for Package. The requested package should be installed in 30 minutes if you have provided the package name correctly. Let us check if the package has been installed. In order to do that, click the refresh button on the rightmost column of the software requirements table. Yep, looks like PHP5 has been installed for the lab ENGG01. Now let us try to preview our lab. Click on Releases and then Test Lab on the top right corner. This will ask for the repository name and the revision number. Please put in your repository name that you had created. For the screencast example, we will use sample-lab with revision number 1. In order to see the revision number on your lab, please type svn info in your working copy. Now you can click on Test. To preview your release, visit the URL mentioned in the Releases tab on the Project Management portal. We can now preview a sample lab that you had just created. If you wish to make a release to the public, go to Releases and then click Make a Release button on the top right corner. A release agreement would come up. You should read it carefully and finally click on Accept. Please note that the latest previewed version of your lab will be released. You can now check out your released lab by following the URL provided in the Releases tab. That's it. If you have read the TN02 mentioned in step 4, you should start editing the content.html present inside your working copy. For developmental issues, you can post queries to the mailing group vlabs-dev@virtual-labs.ac.in. Details about the mailing list can be found at http://devel.virtual-labs.ac.in/wiki. You can go to the mailing list and start reading archives and posting queries. If you have any technical queries related to server-side issues, please contact engg@virtual-labs.ac.in. Happy developing!